Welcome to the Island Park Library Gingerbread Making Program. We welcome you to have fun with us today as we teach you how to make a gingerbread house and to decorate it.
Hi everyone, I'm Miss Lorraine.
And I'm Jen.
Today we are going to build a gingerbread house. So everyone's going to get a kit, and when you open up your kit, we're going to show you what's inside. So first you're going to get your gingerbread pieces. So all the house pieces are assembled, and we're going to show you how to put them together. You're also going to get a bag of icing and a bag to put the icing in and a tip so you can actually squeeze out the icing and make it so that it will hold the house together. And you're going to get 3 bags of candy used for decorating. But we thought it would be more fun to give you some extra candy so you can make some other things. So we give you pretzels that you could use maybe to make windows, candy canes and peppermints, extra gumdrops, and even one that you can use to make a wreath for the front of the house, and a light post, and some marshmallows you can use for decorating or maybe building a snowman. So when you open up your pack, we're going to show you now what you have to do. So we're going to open up the cookies, and Jen is going to demonstrate how to put the icing in the bag. So just give us a second.
So what you want to do is you want to take your icing bag. It's in a little pouch, so you can open that up and you can unfold it. And with a scissor, you want to cut about a 1.5 inch hole in the bottom of the icing bag. And then you're going to open it up. And then you're going to drop the icing tip right down into the middle of it. Like so. And then it helps if you have any kind of a cup to help it hold in place. And you can just cup the bag over like so. And then what you want to do is you want to knead the icing just until it's smooth and pliable. And then you can cut the icing open. And carefully you'll just squeeze all the icing into the bag, like so, until you have it all in the bag. And then once you get to that, you can uncuff it. The tip might move a little bit, so you can put it back in place. Grab the top of the bag and squeeze down the icing. And then once it reaches the tip, you can just twist it, and then you're ready to go.
Okay, so now we're going to show you, these are the pieces that you're going to get. You have a front and the back of the house, 2 sides, and 2 pieces of the roof. Okay, now on one of the front of the house, you will see that it comes with a chimney. So you're going to want to break that off so you can put it on the actual roof. All right, so it just snaps off very easily. And now we're going to show you how to actually build it. So what you're going to do first is you're going to put icing in the tray. You're just going to line the tray. And you're going to do that so that the house won't flop over. The icing is almost like a glue or a tape, and it'll hold it all together for you. So once you get that done, then you're going to line the outside of one of the pieces of the house. So we'll do the front of the house first. Makes sense. So she's just putting icing around all of the sides. And again, the icing is like the glue, so you just want to do that so that it stays together and that it doesn't fall apart. Okay. So now she's going to put the top of the house right there in the tray, and it's sticking to the icing. And she's going to take one of the sides and attach that. You can see she's just pushing it right up against the icing that was put on the back of the house. Okay, and now what you want to do is you just want to hold it for, how long would you say, Jen?
Maybe 3 minutes,
Okay.
just until you get a good
Because you don't want your house to fall apart. So even though it's, you're excited to get started, it'll be better in the long run if you just hold it for a few minutes. That way it gives it time to stick together and you won't have any house that fall apart. Okay?
Okay, so what I did now is I repeated what we just did with the back of the house and the side with your icing, and you're going to hold it for about 3 minutes.
Okay, so Jen put all of the house together, and now after holding it steady for about 3 to 5 minutes. You just want to make sure that it's not wobbly so that it doesn't fall down. It's time to start the roof. So you're going to take your bag of icing, and Jen's going to demonstrate. You're just going to outline the top part of the front of the house and then the top part of the back of the house. And then you're doing that so that when you put the roof on, it'll stay and it won't fall down. Okay?
And then you just take one side of the roof and you're going to just lay it alongside like so and apply some pressure so that it stays. And then you're going to take the other side of the roof and do the same thing, like so.
And then you want to like kind of squeeze it together so that it stays in a triangle shape.
And then once it's held together, then once again you're going to take your icing and right down the top of the middle, you're going to put some icing right along the seam, like so. And then you just want to press to be the glue to hold it all together.
And that you want to keep for maybe like 5 minutes. I know it's a long time, but the last thing you want to happen is for your roof to fall off when you start to decorate it. So be patient, stand there, sit there, you're going to hold the roof together, and then you'll be ready to decorate. Okay, so as you can see, first we put the chimney on, and what you want to do is you basically just want to outline it with icing and then hold it. And like with the other ones, maybe hold it for like a minute or two just so it doesn't fall off. And now what we're going to do is we're going to demonstrate some different techniques. You guys can be as creative as you want, decorate it however you want, but we thought it would be fun to just show you some different ideas. So first, I'm going to do the windows. So we gave you a bag of flat square pretzels that look just like a window, and I outlined it with the icing. We're just going to place it over the actual window that they have there. And do it again for the other window. Okay, and if you can see from the side of the house, there's actually windows on the side as well. So you can do all of the windows if you like. Just gives it a little more dimension, something else to decorate maybe. Makes them pop. Okay. I'll do the two sides, and then there's other windows in the back if you want to try something different. Maybe just outlining it. But for now, we'll just stick with the pretzels. It's pretty easy to do. See? And now our windows. Should I do the windows on the back too? Why not? Just do the windows on the back. That way all our pretzels will be used. But if you don't want to do it and you want to use the pretzels for something else, feel free, because it's your house and you can make it however you want to make it. Okay. Hey, we have windows now. We also gave you a little gummy that's shaped like a wreath. So wouldn't that be perfect right up there? So same thing, you're just going to use the icing. And glue the wreath. And you can kind of smush it a little bit so it's rounder. And now all this fun candy that they gave you, maybe take one of the red ones and make it like a flower on the end of the wreath. Hopefully that stays. And finally we have the door. So on the box they colored the whole door in. You could do that if you want, or you can just outline the door. See how that looks. And same thing, let's use a gumdrop for the doorknob. I actually think I'm going to color in the door. Okay. I'm actually going to color in the whole door. So you can just take the icing, just kind of smush it in so that the door is a white door. And now you have your gingerbread house with the windows, the door, and the wreath.
Hi, Miss Tina. I will now show you how to do some techniques and different things for ideas for the roof. Okay, so now you can take your bag with your icing, and there are lines along that you could go along to decorate. So I'm just going to follow some of those lines thinly, just to give, and you can make all different designs. I'm skipping a row just to show you different ideas, and we're going to add some stuff to the roof also. So just lightly squeeze the pastry bag. And remember, you could do whatever you like. Some more extra along the top. So if you want to make it look like our house has Christmas lights on it, you can add some small gumdrops on top. Use different colors, make a pattern. If you feel like you need a little bit of icing, you can always add it to the bottom. And then in one of the bags you got 2 candy canes. So we're going to open our candy canes and carefully take them out. Now, because we're doing the roof, I've decided that I'm going to use my candy canes to make a sled, which I'm going to show you now. But you always have the option of, on the side of your house, you can always make 2 hearts if you want. Make 1 heart using the 2 candy canes. That's just another option. There's a lot of stuff you could do with the candy canes. But again, I'm going to show you how to make a sled. So we're going to line the candy cane, not the round part, just the straight part. And we're going to place it on the roof any way we like and hold it for a few seconds. Take our next one and do the same. Put a nice amount on so it holds. And just about 2 inches apart, put the other one right next to it. And sometimes if you have extra stuff at home, you can put a Peep Snowman, a Santa Claus. You can add anyone you like to your sled. Okay, so now that we completed our sled, you could put a reindeer, a snowman, or Santa. We have little foil Santas, so we're just going to add some more icing right across the top. And you can leave the chocolate so you don't have to worry about anything melting. And just hold it for a few seconds. Just till it dries. And you have Santa on a sled. And then after holding him and he's just about good, you could take more of the candy and decorate along, adding different stuff. Make your house colorful, festive. Sometimes you might need a little bit more icing. And again, while the icing's drying, some things might move. We just go back and hold it for a few seconds. So again, you can have fun and do anything you like on the side. I've chosen to put little candies and my sled and gumdrops on top. Have fun doing your roofs.
Linda, now I'm going to show you some ideas about decorating the outside and the front of the house. So I think first I'm going to put some bushes in the front of the windows. So I'm going to put some icing down. and take a couple of gumdrops and just put them like bushes. Then I'm going to make a light post. We had given you the candy cane stick. In order to make it stand a little better, I put it onto the big marshmallow. So I'm going to put some icing down in the front. Hold it down. And then I'm going to put a little gumdrop on top for the light. We have a couple more marshmallows that we gave you, so I'm going to make a snowman. I'll put that on the other side. Put some icing in the middle. Just have to hold things down for a little bit so it sticks. And I think I will give it a little nose, orange piece. You can probably do 2 eyes. Maybe we'll make the eyes green. So those are some ideas for the front of the house. You can use some of the beads to make crosswalks in the front, or anything else you want.
Okay, so now we're going to decorate the back side of the house. And using these little peppermints, I'm going to make a little walkway off to the side of the door. So just with a little bit of icing. They'll stick right to the bottom, like so. Just use a couple little gumdrops in between, like a little path, like so. And then there's another little round window up here, so I'm going to make another little wreath using little gumdrops. A little bit of icing. You can just follow it around, like so. Just like that. And then we'll take a red one. And we'll use that on the door. And then if you wanted, you could take some more of the icing, just kind of scatter it on the bottom, like so. And then maybe using your little marshmallows, you could scatter those as well to make it look like snow. And when the gumdrop falls off the roof, just stick it back on there. Like so. You have some snow. And if it snowed, maybe we could try to make a few little icicles coming off the roof. Make it look like it's little icicles. Like so. And now it's complete.
Thank you for joining us today for our gingerbread making program. I hope you have as much fun building your gingerbread houses as we did today.
And please send us your
pictures because we'd love to see how your houses turn out. Happy holidays!
Happy holidays!